Tonight, Pakistan launches retaliatory strikes against India as the conflict intensifies. Good evening, I'm Richard Davies, live from Adelaide. This is ABC News. Also, the new Pope, Leo XIV, celebrates his first Mass at the Vatican. The social media craze threatening to drive a species to extinction. And all over Red Rover, season-ending losses for both United teams. The conflict between India and Pakistan is continuing to escalate, with both countries now mobilising their armed forces. Islamabad has launched retaliatory attacks accusing New Delhi of firing ballistic missiles. World powers are again urging restraint, but the nuclear-armed neighbours say they'll only consider de-escalation if the other side stops any further attacks. Well, let's check some of the stories that are trending online. And it's been 50 years since the Apollo 11 moon landing, yet many people still don't believe it actually happened. 4 Palestinians shot dead by Israeli security forces as mass protests continue against Washington's decision to recognise Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Hello and welcome to TRT World, live from Istanbul. I'm Richard Davies. Also ahead on the program. French President Emmanuel Macron has addressed a joint session of the US Congress after 2 days of meetings with his American counterpart, Donald Trump. Now, we've seen some interesting body language between Trump and Macron, sort of showing how friendly the two have become. And in fact, Macron has been referred to as the Trump whisperer by some rounds of people, because he's been able to develop one of the closest relationships that Trump has with any world leader. So breaking news and reports coming in from Australia that a Sydney man is behind bars accused of working for North Korea. The 59-year-old was arrested on Saturday. Let's take a look at the key events leading to Flynn's guilty plea. In November 2016, then President-elect Donald Trump named Michael Flynn as his national security advisor. A month later, the Obama administration unveiled sanctions against Russia for election-related hacking. But that's not the issue. That's not the issue at hand at the moment, because that's not the issue at hand at the moment. Hillary Clinton.
That's part of the issue. No.
Investigation.
But who launched that investigation? How can it be independent?
No,
if it
of
was
course,
done by
Sri
the
Lankan government has independent people.
Lindsay, he's speaking there a lot about unity and talking of a fresh start for the party. How will that go down with delegates and indeed the wider public? We're going to take you straight to Kuala Lumpur now for an update on the Malaysian Flight 370. Authorities are holding a news conference. As you'd expect, this press conference is also being held in Malay. Of course, this is day 6 and there's still no firm understanding of what actually happened with that Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 that went completely silent over open ocean. And as you mentioned, that last transmission at 1:07 local time, nothing out of the ordinary. It was just a regular last transmission, but after that, all quiet.